Hello, welcome to the kitchens of Smoky Mountain Cheese. Today we're going to be making jalapenos wrapped in bacon stuffed with beer cheese. Yes, Smoky Mountain fabulous beer cheese. So let's go ahead and get all our stuff together and see what all goes in this. So come on in with me into the kitchen and let's get going. Okay, so we've got our fresh jalapenos washed, dried, ready to go. 1 tub of Smoky Mountain English Mountain cheese, gourmet cheese. This actually right here took 6th place the World Championship Cheese Competition back in 2012, and we have been invited to come back this year. And a pack of bacon. So the first thing we're going to do is start cutting our jalapenos over, because we want to get all them seeds out, because that's where all your heat is. So if you get them out, you're going to eliminate probably 90% of the heat. So let's go ahead and get that started. And before I do that, I'm going to open my bacon up, put it on a baking dish, lay out the amount of strips I need for the amount of jalapenos I have. What I'm going to do, I'm going to cook that bacon until it starts to get a little curly. And we're going to get rid of a bunch of the excess grease by doing that. And it makes it a little bit more manageable going around these beautiful jalapenos. So what we're going to do, we're going to take our pepper, and what I do, I lay it kind of flat to see which way it's going to roll. That way, that's the way I want to cut it, just like that. And you want to go kind of at a kind of like an alligator. How an alligator's mouth goes, it's kind of cut right down through there. See, we're doing it just like that. So we'll cut it on back right just about to the stem, because you want it to stay together. So we take this open just like this, pull it open, then you get all your seeds, see all them seeds in there, all them bad boys will come right out, and then you get the next one ready. And the next step is wrapping them up with bacon. Okay, our bacon just came out of the oven. It was in there about 15-20 minutes. It doesn't take long. As you can see how it's starting to really get curly, and that's where you want it. And we're going to get rid of a lot of that extra bacon fat that we don't need. So we're finishing up our jalapenos and getting ready to get them wrapped up. So we've got all of our jalapenos here stuffed, and you can see this is a little alligator. Got all the seeds raked out. Now, people who like heat, you can leave the seeds in there. I prefer not to. But what we're going to do, and the reason I do this, and I learned the hard way, is if I fill this full of cheese now, time it gets done cooking, it's going to be all bubbled out. So I cook them, and what we'll do when they come out of the oven, we'll let them cool for a few minutes. We're going to pipe that cheese right down inside here. The bacon will still be wrapped, but you'll be able to. This will be flexible enough that you'll be able to get that right in there. So remember, I was talking about this is our little curly Q bacon. Has started to curl up. We're just going to start here at the end, wrap it around, just like so. Get it all wrapped in there. Take a toothpick, plug in right there, and we are good to go. Ready to go to the oven. Okay, we got all of our jalapenos wrapped up all nice and tight with our bacon, our curly bacon. So now we're going to put it in a 375-degree oven, probably about another 20 to 30 minutes. You kind of have to watch it, because you want your bacon to be nice and crispy, or I do, and your jalapenos are going to start to get really soft. So it's going to, you're going to be amazed at how tender it'll come out of the oven at. So while our bacon wrapped jalapenos in the oven cooking, I've let this sit out for a little while to soften up, because it's kind of a little bit thick. So what we're going to do is put it in this little bag here. Okay, so just regular storage bag, whatever, quart size bag. Fill it full and cut a little tip out of the corner. Then we're going to pipe this cheese right into those cooled jalapenos wrapped in bacon. Our bacon wrapped jalapenos have been in the oven about 30 minutes. I can hear them. So let's go ahead and get them out and see how good they look. They just come out of the oven, 375-degree oven, about 30 minutes. You can tell they're really tender. The bacon's got a nice looking crunch to it. So we're going to go ahead and pull these little guys off here and set them on paper towels. So let them kind of cool down a little bit. Then we're going to load them up with some Smoky Mountain, English Mountain, gourmet, white beer cheese. And then that's just what's going to be the bomb. So I've gave these little guys about 10 minutes to cool down a little bit, and I've already got my cheese, my English Mountain cheese spread, loaded in my bag, and I've got a little cut right here in the corner. So we'll just pick up this little guy right here, and as you can see, that opening right there. We're going to just take that, stick this in there, and we're going to pump this bad boy full of cheese. Get all stuffed in there. Right to the bitter end. Look at that. Well, that's it. And that's going to soften that cheese up really nice. So let's go ahead and get the rest of these loaded up and get them on a plate and ready to serve it up. Thank you for joining me today in the kitchens of Smoky Mountain Cheese. I hope you give these bacon wrapped jalapeno stuffed little guys a try. They are delicious, and I'm going to go have some myself. May you have a blessed day.